WWE News Update: Andrade's shocking WWE return? Our top story today covers a potential major shock return to WWE. The situation surrounding Andrade has been one of the most puzzling and unusual stories of the year. To summarize, Andrade was released by WWE, and when he later appeared on AEW television, he violated his non-compete clause. TKO reportedly has a contractual rule stating that a breach of a non-compete agreement means the wrestler in question cannot perform for rival promotions like AEW for up to a year. However, the latest update suggests that WWE is now attempting to use this very clause as leverage to bring Andrade back into the company. PW Insider Elite first broke the story, reporting, as discussed on the No Name show yesterday, Andrade continues to be advertised for upcoming independent events in both Maine and New York, though it's unclear whether he will actually appear. He was scheduled for WWC in Puerto Rico over the weekend but did not wrestle there. Some within lucha circles believe WWE is using the threat of a potential one-year non-compete as a way to lure Andrade back into the fold. No one within WWE has confirmed this to PW Insider.com. But that's the story circulating in Mexico. This situation keeps getting more bizarre with each passing week, and before long, Andrade could very well be back on WWE programming. If that happens, Andrade would become the first wrestler in history to go from WWE to AEW, back to WWE, and potentially to AEW again, making him the first to jump between the two promotions multiple times within just 3 months. Absolutely wild. Liv Morgan's return update. Next up, we have some good news regarding Liv Morgan. One of WWE's most popular stars, Olivia Liv Morgan, is reportedly making solid progress in her recovery. According to PW Insider, Morgan could be back in the ring by early 2026. The internal expectation within WWE is that Morgan will return by the start of that year, possibly even sooner if her rehabilitation stays ahead of schedule following her shoulder separation earlier in 2025. WWE is reportedly keeping her return plans tightly under wraps to ensure her comeback generates a huge crowd reaction. The report also notes that the company wants her ready for the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia, where she's particularly popular. Multiple sources confirm WWE is very excited to have her back in the mix. Fans have frequently mentioned Morgan as a top favorite to win the Royal Rumble, so her smooth recovery is fantastic news. We at WrestleMania News can't wait to see her back in action. Concern for Piper Niven. Moving on, there's concern for WWE star Piper Niven, who is currently sidelined with a serious neck injury. According to PW Insider, both Niven and WWE are still determining the best course of treatment. Neck injuries are among the most delicate and potentially career-threatening issues in wrestling, as seen with Big E, who was forced to retire, and Kevin Owens, who faced a long and uncertain recovery period. We at WrestleMania News wish Piper a speedy and full recovery. The real reason Bron Breakker was pulled from the Battle Royal. Another interesting update involves Bron Breakker, who was noticeably absent from this week's Raw Battle Royal that was set to determine the next challenger for CM Punk's world title at Saturday night's main event. On screen, Adam Pearce excluded both Breakker and Bronson Reed from the match. However, a report from the Wrestling Observer newsletter reveals that WWE deliberately kept Breakker out because of long-term plans for him to eventually win a world title. WWE reportedly felt that having him participate only to lose would hurt his future push. Instead, they're keeping him protected for a bigger moment down the line. It's clear that WWE views Bron Breakker as one of the top rising stars on Raw and is saving his world title moment for the right occasion. Has former champion Titus O'Neil retired? Lastly, questions have emerged about the status of former WWE Tag Team Champion Titus O'Neil. O'Neil hasn't wrestled since 2020, leading many fans to speculate that he's quietly retired. Currently serving as a global ambassador for WWE, O'Neil recently addressed his in-ring status in an interview. Surprisingly, he revealed that a return is still possible. It's definitely a possibility, but it all depends on the situation. If the company wants me to, it would have to be the right scenario. I always stay in shape, but being in ring shape is a whole different challenge. O'Neil went on to discuss various topics, even calling Paul Heyman the unsung hero of WWE. Whether or not we see him wrestle again, Titus continues to represent WWE with class and dedication. WWE News Roundup: Shinsuke Nakamura wants one last shot at the world title. Next up, a WWE star has revealed his ultimate career goal before retirement to finally win the world title. Speaking to Tokyo Sports, wrestling legend Shinsuke Nakamura shared that he plans to wrestle for about 5 more years, and during that time, he hopes to capture the WWE World Heavyweight Championship for the first time. "I believe in it, so I keep going," Nakamura said. "That's the World Heavyweight Championship. I just want to win that for Japanese wrestlers on this American stage, especially the men. It's a barrier we haven't broken through yet. I don't know if it's proof of anything, but I sometimes wonder what would happen if I couldn't do it. I hope I can leave some kind of path or hope for the next generation of Japanese and Asian wrestlers." WWE has given Nakamura several pushes over the years, and he came extremely close to winning the world title from Seth Rollins back in 2023. While it doesn't appear that a title run is imminent, you can never rule anything out in WWE. The company may even give Nakamura a special farewell run, similar to John Cena's, before he hangs up his boots. Charles Manson wanted to meet Bray Wyatt. This next story might be one of the strangest of the year, and it involves Charles Manson. While appearing on Freddie Prinze Jr.'s podcast, former WWE writer Nick Manfredini discussed his time working with Bray Wyatt and revealed a shocking story. Charles Manson was reportedly shown some of Wyatt's promos while in prison and was so impressed that he wanted to meet him in person. Manfredini explained, "One of Wyndham's, Bray Wyatt's, former college football teammates became a prison guard at Manson's facility. Allegedly, this guy showed Manson some Bray Wyatt promos, and Manson wanted to meet him. It was a whole thing, 100% true. Mike Rotunda knew about it, and I think he mentioned it to someone. But either Triple H or Vince McMahon immediately squashed the idea. Obviously, it was a terrible idea. Apparently, there was even a tongue-in-cheek discussion about filming a Bray Meets Manson network special before it was quickly shut down. Manfredini laughed about it later, admitting that it would have been a terrible, terrible idea. Had this happened in the 1990s, Vince McMahon might have considered it for shock value. But with WWE's modern PG product, the backlash from fans and sponsors over a WWE star meeting a convicted criminal would have been immense. War Games match plans changed. Fans have been wondering if the planned Team Vision vs Team Punk War Games match was scrapped due to Seth Rollins' injury. According to a new report from the Wrestling Observer newsletter, the match is still on, just without Rollins' direct involvement. As of press time, the men's War Games match was still planned to feature CM Punk and Roman Reigns leading opposing sides. Some speculated that WWE might replace it with a Wyatt 6 vs MFT match, given the ongoing multi-person storyline there. There's even talk that WWE could run 3 War Games matches on one premium live event: Team Vision vs Team Punk, Wyatt 6 vs MFT, and a women's War Games match. While that would be ambitious, some fans worry it might be overkill. Celebrity Jelly Roll changed his WWE match finish in another surprising story. Country music star Jelly Roll reportedly insisted on losing his WWE debut match and has now confirmed those reports. Speaking on Chris Van Vliet's podcast, Jelly Roll revealed that he wanted to do the right thing by putting over the full-time talent. "It was originally pitched for the babyfaces to win, but I told them, no, I want to lose. No celebrity should come in and pin a wrestler on their first go without a really good reason," he explained. "I can always come back, and I don't think most celebrities care enough to think that far ahead. If I owe anyone, it's Drew McIntyre. That was part of it too." He also shared a story Triple H told him. Triple H said Floyd Mayweather actually wanted to lose to Big Show at WrestleMania. "I thought that was so cool." Jelly Roll's humility and respect for the wrestling business have earned him universal praise online. It's rare for a celebrity to enter WWE with such a deep understanding of the business and an eagerness to give back. WWE wants Chris Jericho back finally. Our last story today involves a true legend, Chris Jericho. According to Fightful Select, WWE is interested in bringing Jericho back once his AEW contract expires. Although Jericho's deal with AEW runs until December 2025, multiple global promotions, including WWE, are reportedly interested in signing him. While there haven't been any official creative discussions yet, Jericho's name has come up frequently in internal meetings. One WWE source told Fightful, Jericho would almost certainly be offered several $1 million annually to return to WWE. However, AEW could likely match it. Right now, it just depends on what Jericho wants to do. If Jericho does decide to make the jump, he could return at the Royal Rumble in January 2026 and potentially have a featured match at WrestleMania 42. And there you have it, folks, the wildest news stories and rumors in the world of WWE. What do you think about Nakamura's dream, Manson's bizarre interest in Bray Wyatt, and the possible Jericho comeback? Let us know in the comments below and stay tuned for more wrestling updates soon.